City of Brantford, one step closer to becoming the fourth city in Ontario to declare a food insecurity emergency. As Julie Sharp tells us, at least one local organization says the need for meals has increased more than 50%.
Food insecurity is more than a crisis, it is an emergency.
With the high prices of groceries, Ward 5 councillor Mandy Samuel says more people are relying on food banks and food programs. That's why she tabled a motion to declare a food insecurity at Brantford's committee meeting this week.
And we're seeing more families, more than ever, relying on food banks and food programs. And it's really not about food itself, it's actually about a lack of income.
The vote carried unanimously 9-0. Samuel says it's time to get help from higher levels of government.
So we're looking at seeing improvements in income supports and better wages, and just really calling on other levels of government to help us, because municipalities can't do this alone.
Among those who delegated was Giselle Bajel, Program Director of Brant Food for Thought, an organization that supports breakfast and healthy food programs in both elementary and high schools across the city and Brant County. She says food insecurity has put some pressure on the food program.
We have seen a 55% increase in the number of meals, breakfasts and snacks provided, but we haven't seen the food levels or the funding levels keep up to pace with the demand for programs and for the meals.
One of the items on the resolution is the expansion of school nutrition programs, which Bajel says is very important because there's a huge gap to fill.
Currently, we know there are 24,827 students enrolled in a city or county school in this area, and we're only serving just over 12,000. So there is room to expand, room to grow.
Janine Van Hoot with Soup for the Soul, a lunch program, was also in attendance. She says she supports the motion.
Some days the food is very sparse. So the hope from this is hopefully reach national levels, that maybe some grocery prices can be lowered, maybe housing costs can be lowered. So once people have more disposable income, not disposable, income for food, then they don't need to use programs like ours.
The vote to declare a food insecurity emergency will happen Tuesday at Council. If passed, Brantford will be the fourth city to declare a food insecurity emergency, following Toronto, Mississauga, and Kingston. Julie Sharp, CHCH News, Brantford.